Hey gang, welcome back to Run and Bun. Last stream, we made it back. We did not have Deathless Roxanne, but we did have a Deathless Brawly. And then I threw away my Carnivine on Roxanne like an idiot. It could have been Deathless, I just played poorly. Yeah, I got distracted by someone in chat, but I'm not gonna blame it on them, because I should have known better anyways. In terms of mons, we have the GOAT Togedemaru. We've got Diggersby, who has been surprisingly clutch. Grottle, who will soon be MVP because of its contributions on Wattson, although we already have a bevy of ground types. Our new Musharna, very strong psychic type. Notably has Naughty Synchronized, which is an awful nature on... Excuse me. Awful nature for Musharna, but a goated nature for a lot of encounters who don't really care about Svidef, but love having an attack boost. We got Quillfish from 115. Obviously, not quite ideal encounter for that particular what we were looking for there. Would have made Roxanne a lot easier. But hey, we take these. Mudsdale, good bulky boy, strong ground type. Let's look at the PSC, go through our box. You've got the Goat Fletchinder, still around. Awful nature, but max attack and max speed, what else can you ask for? I guess bulk. Would have loved some bulk. This thing has no bulk. Dreadnought, good boy. Jolly, goated IVs, shell armor, pretty fucking good. Execute, awful nature. Brave's fine. Decent bulk, no attack. Beedrill, not great IVs, but neutral nature is always pretty good. This might be a scale candidate depending on if, this run actually makes it far. But hey, pretty decent. Golduck is ass. Lombre has my fucking zip code for IVs. Girder has a good nature, but no attack, so I don't know what to do with you. Octillery? Sure. Staryu? Natural Cure is pretty nice. Modest is pretty nice, and decent speed. This thing could be good once we get a Waterstone. Dapinchi, who we did sync our naughty nature onto, which will be fantastic when we actually get it into a Flygon. But we're delaying it now as long as we can for first impression. Plus attack boosting nature is very good, obviously. Wish would have had more speed, but whatever. And then Ampharos, awful nature, great at IVs. So, for the sake of making this video a little nicer, I have done the liberty of pre-calculating a lot of these fights in advance. Let me double check that this is going to... Oh! Well, that's not quite right. Alright, go there. Hi. That's AI docs. But we really want to go here, because I've been doing a lot of calculating work. Try and figure out how the fuck I'm gonna beat all these trainers with this box. Because it turns out losing Carnivine was bad, actually, to no one's surprise. So I made a planning doc with a bunch of fight plans in advance, because I really don't want to wipe here again like an idiot. So, without further ado, let's get into it. I'm gonna crack open my Coca-Cola. So this first fight I think is pretty free. Just double check my plans so I don't, accidentally come myself with drugs. So the plan is... Okay, so this first fight's a little scuffed, because Disable-Eye is a bit tricky for my team. Ordinarily, Girder would beat it down, but Girder's actually too fast and doesn't proc payback. So I have to, do some scuffed stuff with, Octillery and Ampharos. But the rest of the fight's pretty free. Need any held items for this? You don't. You do. Okay, yeah, we need some raspberries on our. You need orange. Okay, so here's the basic plan. This Togedemaru will 1v1 the Gothitelle thanks to Eerie Impulse. Just completely decimating its special attack. And then we beat the Hitmonchan with shit. The main problem with the Gothitelle is that we don't have anything to safely 1v1s it because Beedrill risks crit, and pretty much nothing else like reliably beats it without risking like special defense drops from Psychic or some bullshit. So this is our safest line basically, which sucks because it does mean that we risk getting really annoyed with a lot of rest. Rest uses, but like it never wins the 1v1 because it can't set up Calm Minds, and we can just pray for parrot hacks, so it's probably fine. Right, take out turn 1. Alright, Ear Impulse. A Nuzzle. Smart Strike. Smart Strike. Smart Strike. Okay, cool, that was free. Alright, so this is Hitmonchan, this is always fighting move, we just go into Musharna here. We always just Psyshock here. Go just kill. Toxicity is technically, like, kinda scary. I think it has a dark move and can crit kill. Yeah, Payback can never crit kill, actually. I double check that. Yeah, max roll Shockwave is 60 damage, max roll Payback is 56. So we can just stay in and click Psyshock here, actually. No Sableye. Now we can just deal with this with a lot of Pokemon, so I'm going to go into Dreadnought here, take a Foul Play. We're going to Rock Tomb once to reduce the speed. Take a Foul Play, we never get crit. Go into Ampharos on the Foul Play. No Static is fine. We Shockwave. Ignore the Will-O-Wisp. Cool. Stream starting off strong. Okay, that's not a super hard fight. Let's not play around here. The hard fight is Breeder Corgi. But we do have a plan for that, and it's a pretty good plan. Let me assemble the team for the plan. So we need you. We're leaving behind Ampharos and Octillery. Right. Then Dreadnought needs a Rostberry. It already had one. Mudsdale needs a Rostberry. And then we need some item distribution. So we need to give the Soft Sand to Diggersby. We need to give the Muscle Band to Quillfish. Something's wrong in my notes. I have in my notes, Togedemaru plus Musharna beats Sableye for Breeder Corgi. I'm pretty sure that's supposed to say Furfrou. I'm pretty confident Togi usually beats Furfrou. Yeah, it definitely does. Okay. Yeah, okay. This is supposed to be Furfrou. We're fine. And then... You need a Thornberry. Okay. So I'm going to explain the plan in the calc real quick, because it's a pretty simple plan. Let me just rearrange the mons. So Breeder Corgi is notoriously, like, kind of scary. But thankfully we have a pretty good strat for it. So the plan is to lead Dreadnought, and Dreadnought can 1v1 the Arcanine 100% of the time. We just click Rock Tomb once, This will lower its speed by 1 stage. And then we will outspeed next turn. We either take a Will-O-Wisp turn 1, which is fine, or which means we have an Oran Berry, we do nothing, or we take a Wild Charge turn 1, never crits, we're not in danger. Turn 2, it'll always extreme speed because it's slower and we see a kill. So just Razor Shell. Next, that should bait out the Lucario, who sees Aura Sphere kill most of the time. If not, it should still be the highest damaging option. It sees it out damages and it's faster. Both it and Manectric do, but Lucario's first in party order. So it's going to always Aura Sphere here. We can go into Qwilfish on the Aura Sphere, and then we can next turn Revenge with Muscle Band. And that will, because of the Revenge boost, always kill. Next up, that will bait in Manectric, because it sees a kill with Thunderbolt. Will never bait in Boltund, even. So that will see a kill with Thunderbolt, so we can go into Diggersby, and a Soft Sand boosted Dig into Quick Attack will always kill. Actually, no, sorry, I think we're using plans. Yeah, sorry, we're using Mudsdale for this, because Mudsdale notably doesn't risk a burn because it can hold a Rostberry. Diggersby needs to hold a Soft Sand to kill, so we can't use it here quite yet because we don't want to risk burn, because burn would make us lose the KO. So we can get frozen here, which sucks, but if we do, we just pivot through Togedemaru to get a Flamethrower into Qwilfish, then we go back into Diggersby, and then we can handle things from there with Flamethrowers. As you can see here, Diggersby is 50-50 on here too, so, you know, it's a bit scuffed, but there's not much we can do about that. We have to avoid freeze risk. So you'll one-shot, and that either baits in Furfrou or Boltund. I think it's Furfrou because it doesn't seem we have a slow kill on it. From here, we just kind of bulldoze it till it's slow, or we're too low HP to continue fighting. And then we bring in Musharna and Togedemaru, who can just kind of whittle it down. Then Boltund comes in, and Diggersby can come in after that. And Diggersby will always tank whatever it throws at us, even if it hells, and click dig. Most of the time it kills, since we dig, it collects a move, we outspeed, and then we quick attack for the kill. That is the plan. There is risk involved. But we ball. So our lead is good now. Alright. So this is Wild Charge. That means that unquestionably we will see a kill from Lucario. And only Lucario. I forgot about Citrus. Is that a problem? It shouldn't be a problem, right? We'll find out. It's not a problem, cool. It sees we have a kill. Even though it's only on high roll, I'm pretty sure. Like, this is a roll. Yeah, we didn't get the roll, but it's fine because they can only ever extreme speed now. I think even if it didn't, if it wild charged there or a Will-O-Wisp, we were still fine. I don't think Furfrou can see a kill now. If it does, we should still be fine. It's just the order of things is a bit weird. Yeah, so now here's Lucario. We can go into Qwilfish. This doesn't matter. We take fucking nothing. We revenge. Crit should never kill. Bada bing. This should be Manectric. Always going for electric move here. We go into Mudsdale. We can go ahead and Stomping Tantrum here. That always kills. As long as we don't freeze, we are immune to flinch because of Inner Focus. No freeze. Cool. I think that was the only risk in the fight. All things considered, I'd say, you know, that's an acceptable level of risk since we don't have Asphere Berries. It's not like I have quite a bit risk around it. I think we bulldoze here once. Let's try to bulldoze here. Attract. We're gonna bulldoze once. Okay, fine. We go into Togedemaru here. Give you Iron Barb's chip. You have leftovers. We're just gonna nuzzle you. Alright, now you're paralyzed. And we can Smart Strike once. We can not Smart Strike again because we got Paraluck. Alright. Got attracted, so we're just gonna go out into Musharna. And then we're gonna Side Shock. Side Shock again. Alright, this should be Crunch, it's fine. Or Howl, that's fine too. Howl boosted Crunch, we never die to. We do that. Quick attack. Cool. Easy Breeder Corgi, I forgot to grab the Electro Web TM. Alright. Last time we wiped this double because I was a fucking idiot and didn't notice that the Hariyama had Rock Slide. This is almost entirely why I cooked here. So, let's discuss what the plan is for this fight. Let me pull up my team. Because there is a bit of tech I have to do to make this line clean. Why am I getting so many Discord pings? Okay, so the Pokemon I need for this fight, I need Togedemaru, Dreadnought. I believe I need Beedrill for this. I don't need Mudsdale. Who else do I need? I need Musharna, Quillfish, and Girder. The plan I have for this one's very specific. Oh, yeah, this is 2 separate channels, so the slots don't matter. Okay. So let's talk about the plan. The first thing we need to do for the plan is we need to pre-damage our Togedemaru. So I'm actually going to go and do that before we do anything else. We cannot pre-poison our Togedemaru because Wilds Land don't have moves that can do that yet. So we have to do this the hard way, and by the hard way, I mean... we have to go out into the wild and take damage. So let's turn on the chill music while I basically, like, talk about why I am doing the things that I am doing. Alright. So, the reason I need to pre-damage my Togedemaru, and the reason I, can't do it safely here, is because I need it to be dead all the time, always, to a particular enemy move. Okay, you're not doing enough damage. Can we burn a Chesto here? No, okay. I don't think I need any PP here, right? I'm checking my plan. Do I need... I can nuzzle this. Alright, cool. Oh. Alright. I need to find Carnivine, I guess. There you are. Alright, now we can run. So we needed to be at less than 60 HP, and we are. I'm just going to take our power points to make sure we have enough for what we need to do. I think we need exactly one fake out PP. That is all that Togedemaru is going to contribute in this fight. Okay. So, we can now go into the plan. The plan is that turn 1, Toxicroak always wants to use fake out unless it can see a fast kill. Togedemaru is faster, it will never see a fast kill into Togedemaru. It will never see a kill into the Dreadnought, so it's always going to fake out. However, Togedemaru is faster and can fake out the Toxicroak before it fakes out either Dreadnought or Togedemaru. Orbeetle will go for random move on random slot. I forgot to turn off Repel. And that doesn't really matter for the rest of the plan. The point is, we want to kill the Orbeetle turn 1. Or rather, we want to make it so that Orbeetle will die. It will not be able to attack into the slot where we have Dreadnought turn 1. So we are going to Rock Tomb the Orbeetle, lower its speed, and then next turn, Toxicroak will always see a slow kill into Togedemaru with Wake Up Slap. This will afford us a free switch into Beedrill in that slot, while Dreadnought simply Rock Slides for the kill on Orbeetle and shipping Toxicroak. That ship doesn't matter too much, because we're just going to kind of leave it alive for a while. That will bait in a Hypno next from that side, and then Hypno will simply die to X-Scissor plus Rock Slide. I believe I don't need a held item for this, but I'm going to recheck my calcs to make sure before I start the fight. From that point, I just switch out Dreadnought and Beedrill for safety from Toxicroak, and then I'm pretty much always good. So let's just double check our calcs real quick. So we have this lead, we have Togedemaru. We'll fake out the Toxicroak, dealing 60%, that's fine. Wake Up Slap minimum roll is 60 damage, so it will always see kill. Yeah. So we can always outspeed, 68 speed, 64 speed. Cool. Your speed is 67, you're still underspeeding, it doesn't really matter. Because I don't care what you go for. Dreadnought will always Rock Tomb this slot, always 2-hit KO, even in doubles with Rock Tomb into Rock Slide. Hypno, the other calc we need to take into account. Do we ever kill with Rock Tomb? Crit. Oof, we can. That's a bit rough. What does Hypno want to go for here, if that's the case? Because it can attack into the Togedemaru slot if we crit kill. If we crit kill, I think we go into Musharna. We hold a Chesto Berry, and then Dreadnought just kind of clicks a move into the Hypno slot. I guess probably Razor Shell. Hope for the defense drop. Maybe we can clutch up. I don't know. Yeah. We can steer from there. I don't see that much of an issue. The Toxicroak's pretty passive. And as long as it's always seeing kill into this slot with Wake Up Slap and no other move, we're not in a particularly bad situation. Yeah, I think we go for it. We do need Chestos now that I realize the plan does have some wiggle room. But now needs a Chesto Berry. Charm needs a Chesto Berry. And then everyone else can have Oran Berries, because the job for the people in the back is just to take out the Toxicroak and the Hitmonchan slowly. Alright. Just making sure you're never dead to knockoff while holding an item. No, okay. Because if we're dead to knockoff, we're in big trouble. Okay. Alright. Take out the Toxicroak. Rock Tomb the Orbital. Psychic Togedemaru slot is good. I'm pretty sure that can never put me in the range because of my Oran Berry. I'm pretty sure that never puts me over 60. Don't crit. Thank you. Alright, now we always go out into Beedrill here, and we Rock Slide. Wake Up Slap is inspected, and Rock Slide. Alright, we X-Scissor the Hypno, and we Rock Slide. I'm pretty sure that always will kill the Hypno. Nothing the Toxicroak can do can kill our Beedrill. Yeah, X-Scissor does minimum 74%, and Rock Slide does minimum 34%. So yeah, we always Rock Slide for the chip. That's fine, we can never be crit. We can be poisoned, but I don't care. Feels wrong that Dreadnought is faster than Beedrill. Like, that feels like it shouldn't be a thing. Alright. So here, I have it in my notes that I would double switch out. I do think I still do that, yeah. So Dreadnought... You go into Quillfish, and you go into Musharna. Waterfall and Night Shock. Alright, Hariyama, I believe, never sees kill on either of these. Yeah, it never sees kill on Quillfish, and never sees kill on Musharna, even with a boosted knockoff. So, we're just gonna Waterfall and Psyshock. Cool. Wow, that fight goes so much easier when you don't fucking choke it. Alright. That's the only, like, fancy fight I think we have for a while, because I did not calc the other devil on this route. That's where I got up to. I calced an opening for that fight, but, like, beyond the opening, I don't fucking know, right? And the opener is just so obvious. So now the question is, do we take Fishing Encounter? Or do we Grass Encounter? So, basically, notably there's a lot of good things in the, like, a lot of the good things that are in the grass, we have Togedemaru already, so we don't give a fuck, right? Like, there's pretty much no point in getting Togedemaru. Magnemite is fantastic, gives me another steal, gives me a Magnet Pull Pokemon some of the time, very good. There's a lot of garbage here, though. Yamper's not very good. Luxio's pretty unnecessary. We already have a Static Mon, so we don't need Electrike. Pikachu, we don't really need. Like, I guess Raichu Alola could be a decent fast Psychic. Megma Nectric could be decent in theory, but, like, that's not for a while. And then we have Ampharos, so this is a dupe. Joltik could be decent. Does this get Sticky Web? No. Okay. But it's still decently fast. You know, has a good special attack stat. Has a good, decent coverage and, like, Energy Ball. I imagine this is pretty decent. But Fishing, Eel is obviously, like, not the best. And like 40% odds, not great. But there's also, like, Volt Absorb Lantern, who's pretty incredible. The real, like, gem here would be Muck, but the odds of getting that are pretty damn low. Like, the thing is, we don't really need, shit. We don't need an electric immunity, because we have Mudsdale, we have Torterra, what do we have for our electric immunities? Oh yeah, we have Diggersby, we have Da Vinci. Like we've got ground types for days. Ground types are not an issue. Seismitoad would be good because that does give us another good water type. And considering like our only good water right now is like Dreadnought, I would not be opposed to that. Similarly, Lantern's pretty good. But I don't know how I feel about Eel. I guess Eel is another potential answer to CRR and DD. Because I don't think our prospects for that are looking particularly good right now. Yeah, I should check the Pokedex, hold on. Let me look for potential answers to that real quick, because I know there's, like, you could, scale Steel Roller onto Togedemaru, and that becomes a decent answer, but, like, it's not a great answer, overall. Yeah, so let's look for Brick Break Pokemon. Golduck gets Brick Break? Actually, let's... So let's do... Beat Blaziken. Like, obviously everything now loses to it, right? So we're just gonna kind of go through to see what we could do about this. So you'd be 38, you don't die to Expanding Force, and you can click Brick Break for 25%. Not ideal. Not ideal at all. This does beat it sometimes, because it will never see a kill. But if it randomly clicks a Stray, then we're just fucked. Speaking of randomly, like, decent theoretical answers, Togedemaru is much the same boat. If it ever clicks Expanding Force, it'll see another kill on the next hit. And then we just lose. We don't have a Dark type, so we have to contend with this the normal way. We can sleep it with Musharna, because it'll never see a kill on Musharna, and that could theoretically let us stall out screens. But that's pretty sketchy, I'm not gonna lie. Like, if Psychic Terrain's gone, right, then we don't have to worry about this a lot less, but it's still, like, pretty scary with the Toge. Oh, right, it should be 38. So if we get rid of Psychic Terrain, then this is, like, not that scary. But it still will get screens up, which is a bit of an issue. And obviously that does cost us scale, so if they have a better answer, we would want to use it. What other Brick Breakers do we got? And obviously, Grimer Alola, pretty good. What do you evolve into Muck? 38? Oh, for Shell Split. Perfect. So if we were to get Grimer, Muck Alola, 38. Yeah, we take fucking nothing from Hyper Voice. Yeah, this is a fantastic answer to the NDD if we can manage to actually get it, which is unlikely. But it might be worth going for just for the CRR chance. What else is there? Ampharos, I imagine Ampharos isn't super great here. Have it. Yeah. Oh, it's Psychic Terrain off. Yeah, with Psychic Terrain on, you know, we see problems. But we can click Brick Break for sure. And we do about 25%. So, you know, we have a clean 4-hit KO into the screens in DD. But if it ever clicks Expanding Force, we just die, and lose our only electric type. A lot of Brick Break Pokemon that lose to this fucking thing. Like, Girder definitely dies, right? Like, I'm pretty sure this doesn't get to be a Conkeldurr until afterward anyway, and yeah, absolutely gets wiped off the face of the fucking earth. God, if we had a focus sash and could do like sash payback, that'd be so funny. Because we could scale attack and then we pretty much have guaranteed. But, yeah, no. Electros is an option. Yeah, we do not take a expanding force very well. But again, this is another Brick Break Mon. Does pretty well. Yeah, I think we probably need to scale Steel Roller on Ndidi. Not on Ndidi, on Togedemaru. Just to fucking have a reasonable shot at killing this. I think otherwise we're just completely fucked. We don't have any good answers to this. Is there any later gen Pokemon that might have Brick Break that I'm not looking at? Like, Diggersby definitely doesn't live, right? Like, come on. Diggersby? Yeah, fat fucking chance. Yeah, even with Brick Break. Where's the encounter list? Okay, it was this here. Yeah, so in terms of things that beat it, actually, I should check Magneton, because I'm pretty sure this isn't evolving. Yeah, it's new Mabo. So Magneton, can Magneton beat this? That's remarkably resilient to that. Oh, it's not a Violet, never mind. Yeah, this thing is fucking punked too, yeah. I would never say no to Magneton. Magneton's really good, but it's just not the answer to what we need here. The other thing is, Bolton we can scale Psychic Fangs onto Bolton. Although I imagine it's not a particularly good answer to this either. Yeah, Psychic Fangs. Whoa, hold on. Do we get Crunch at this level? We do! Bolton Crunch can kill outright and outspeed. Am I looking for Bolton here? That'd be crazy. Let's look at Joltik too. I want to see how Galvantula does here, because we do get Galvantula by this level, right? Yeah, level 30. Cool. And then what is your best bug move that we have at level 38? It is Signal Beam. That's a bad sign. Oh, you do get Sticky Web. Never mind. This is a great Pokemon. Yeah, that's not gonna cut it. Bolton does, which is crazy to me. Like, does Electros get any kind of, like, dark moves? No? Okay. Yes, I think, like, Steel Roller Togi is probably our best shot. So it's really, do I want to go for... Yeah, more Run and Bun! We're in the trenches today! Planning ahead, actually. Our current outlook's actually decent. But we're looking at future encounters. No, you don't win this. Right now we're at our Route 117 encounter. We have hit an on-stream PB just now. And so we're looking to see if there's anything coming up for Cycling Road Rival that we could use, because our Wattson's looking very good, and our our Shell is looking really good. So we really don't need to worry about those. So I'm looking like a little further ahead, and basically what I'm looking at right now is that if we're gonna beat Cycling Road Rival without using a scale, our best odds are either going for the 5% Yamper encounter on land, or the 5% Alolan Grimer encounter in fishing. Overall, a lot of the Pokemon, both on land and on sea, are pretty good. Some standouts include Joltik, who can scale Sticky Web, which is a fantastic support move. Magnemite, who is a Steel type, obviously. Meowth Galar, another Steel type, not so good. Actually, I forgot, Meowth Galar is another answer to this, isn't it? Pretty sure Berserker beats this. You get Brick Break, don't you? Yeah, Meowth Galar is pretty good here, actually. We don't get Steely Spirit, but like... What do you get? You get payback? Yeah, payback just always kills. Okay. Yeah, so we can... This is probably a pretty good answer, too. So I think that kind of settles it if Berserker beats this, because... Like, going for the Fleshing Hail Mary and getting, like, one of the best encounters in the game would be pretty pog, but, like, we're more likely to get something that accomplished tasks if we get something actually, I don't know. Chat, what do you think? Do I go for the clutch Alolan Muck, or do I go for something a little bit more reliable? It's worth noting, we don't outright lose if I don't get this, because Togedemaru does do enough. It just makes that fight a lot harder if I don't get something here. Anyone, any opinions in chat? Well, I mean, that's objectively true in terms of, like, design quality, but Bolton's not the only encounter on land that gives me, like, quality shit that I need. Whereas in fishing, like, I don't need these things. They're just kind of luxuries, right? Like, Lantern's pretty good, but obviously I don't need an electric community. Eel is pretty mid. Palpitoad can be pretty good, but I don't really need what it has to offer. Actually, no, I'm convincing myself. I'm fishing. We're gonna fish. What do I want to lead for fishing? Because we don't want to lead static, because that reduces our odds of a Alolan Grimer. We want to maximize those odds. So I think we just probably lead Musharna. No, because we don't want Naughty Nature on most of these things. Naughty Nature is actually quite bad, so we want eggs. Alright, gang. Rage for Alolan Muck. We did not get a Alolan Muck, but we got a Chinchou. I believe is 100% Volt Absorb. Yeah, it's 100% Volt Absorb. Which, you know, we take Volt Absorb. Volt Absorb is a good ability. It's not game over. It's not game over. Chinchou's pretty good. Hasty! Okay, no Spatak, but this is pretty decent, actually. Are there any delays with Chinchou? Is there anything worth delaying for? No. No, there is not. I guess if we really wanted Ice Beam for Norman, but that's not really relevant. Welcome to the team. Yeah, we're not using Electric Ball. I know you're, like, kind of a fast guy, but no. What is... I'm pretty sure this thing doesn't have any good physical attack, right? No, it's a bulky boy. We don't need Spark. Wait, actually... I'm stupid. Because Lantern actually... Lantern's pretty decent because of its special bulk of this, isn't it? Yeah, well, it doesn't actually stop screens from going up, so it doesn't matter. Okay. Flail, that's not a real move. It's more real than Confuse Ray, though, I guess. Signal Beam, that's more real than Flail. Alright. I'm happy about Lantern. It's never a bad encounter. It has pretty good IVs. Yeah. You know, I'll take it. But we're not using it for this next fight. We are using... the following team. We are using Diggersby. We're using Fletchender. We are using Quillfish. We are using Grottle. We are using Mudsdale. We are using Lombre. So Battle Girl Luna is kind of scary, as far as fights go. Sweet. Soft Sand Diggersby. We need to put Rossberry on Mudsdale. Where's Mudsdale? Oh, Dreadnought shouldn't be here. Oops. Out of here. Alright. Rossberry, Mudsdale. So... Battle Girl Luna here is kind of tricky. We're gonna go to the plan to talk about the plan. So we've got Diggersby lead, Mudsdale, Ray, Legender. Who's the last one? And Quillfish. Okay. So the plan's pretty simple. Soft Sand Diggersby always kills Electivire and always lives a crit cross chop with Bulldoze into Bulldoze. Because it will drop the speed and we'll be Gucci. Actually, I think we did Bulldoze into Dig because of the Citrus Berry, yeah. Either way, it doesn't really matter. That baits in Sarina, and Sarina loses to specifically an itemless Fletchender, because knockoff will not kill with crit if we have no item. Chopkick can lower our attack, but that's fine, because we just want it to kill itself on Flame Body procs eventually. Worst case scenario, we just switch out and switch back in, which is just completely free. Graplocked will come in next, seeing kill with Liquidation. We beat that with a Quillfish. Intimidate will lower attack. Does fucking nothing to us. We just poison jab a few times. Quagsire loses most of the time to Grottle, but we do need to be wary of Ice Punch freezes. So, we're gonna do some trickery. We're gonna apply a burn. Both to Grottle and to Lombre. That way, they can never be frozen. Obviously, Aspirates would be preferable, since that's all we're worried about here. But yeah, Lombre is our backup for dealing with the Quagsire if we can't clutch up with Grottle. It does risk the crits, but if we've lost Grottle to freeze at that point, we're kind of desperate. And then Mudsdale just beats the Turtonator. That's why it's got a Rossberry for Will-O-Wisp. I think that's everything. Do you have any moves that you need to worry about? You need an Oran Berry. You guys need Oran Berries. You have a Rossberry, right? Yeah. You have Soft Sand. You are not the lead. You are the lead. Yeah. What exciting and engaging gameplay we have here. Okay, that's a bit annoying. It should always be going for payback here. Yeah, okay. It's fine. We're safe. Mega Drain. Yeah, and Mudsdale still has full health, so we're fine here. Alright, next fight is pretty easy, I'm fairly sure. I did get some tech for it, but it's not super important to discuss long term. The main thing is that we need some technology to not wipe to... Oh, we need to talk tomorrow. Hi. We need some technology to not wipe to the... What's her name? Alolan Persian. Because it has a nasty plot set that can set up and kill us. So we specifically do want an Orin on Togedemaru, because our HP manipulation is very crucial here. Actually, sorry, no, we don't want an Orin. We want to get low. We do want to give Dreadnought an Oran Berry. We want to give an Oran Berry to everyone else. Most of them are not going to be necessary. The main thing is that we need Togedemaru and Grottle to be well, and then Dreadnought's going to get the kill at the end. I want to double check my calcs here just real quick. Yeah, so that's a 2-hit KO there. Guaranteed. Yeah, it always baits you. We're always going for that. Yeah, and then if we get you to that HP, okay. Oh, Fleshender looks very cursed, I agree. That's why it's in the box for now. Alright. So this fight is pretty simple. First things first, we're just going to tank 2 Bug Buzzes. Spit Up Drop doesn't matter. Okay, it did matter. Fuck. Abort. Minus 2 Spadef into Beedrill. It always sees kill with Snarl. We always Rock Tomb here. And then I believe we always just kill with a Razor Shell. Okay, so I had so many plans to avoid that getting set up, and getting 2 Spadef drops on the Beedrill negated all of that, because ordinarily Alolan Persian doesn't see a kill on Beedrill after that. So I had to do this little shuffle dance where I, piddle around with my Togedemaru, and get it into just enough health, low enough health, by gradually taking hits from Dodrio Drill Peck, so that it gets into exactly Persian Snarl kill range, so I can bring in Dreadnought safely, because it never dies to crit, because it can never get crit, and never dies to Snarl into Shockwave. But because of those Spadef drops, it just came in immediately and wanted to use Snarl and only Snarl. Alright, so Dodrio here, I'm pretty sure, is always using Drill Run. Yep, it's always Drill Run. So we just go into Grottle. And now you get to see basically the original plan. True, Beedrill's just that guy. So you're going to see a taste of what the original plan was. So as you see, bait Drill Run into Grottle. Grottle takes no damage. Grottle always baits Drill Peck. So we just go into Togedemaru. We take a Drill Peck. We take no damage. But we do take a little bit of damage. So we needed to get under 50% health so that Persian would always see kill. But now I can just fake out, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, you're early bird. Yeah. But now I don't have to worry about any of that. Because I can just I don't have to worry about getting Togedemaru low. I can just kill this thing. So yeah, Drill Run, Drill Peck, fake out, Drill Run, Drill Peck. Oh, I should just fake out. Drill Run, Drill pack. Fake out. Okay, cool. It's free every time. 2 Spadef drops? Who cares? Yeah. This next fight's also pretty free, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, my entire notes for this are 3 lines of every single Pokemon they have getting 1v1'd. And all of them are already in my team. They just need Rossberries. So, you get a Rossberry! You get a Rossberry! And you get an Oranberry. Muddale's my lead. I do want to double check the plan for this, because I'm pretty sure it is incredibly simple, but I don't want to fuck it up. Oh, I did fuck it up. I did fuck it up. I fucked it up majorly. I needed a Chesto Berry for this, because I'm not going to get slept. Cool. Cool. We steer. That's fine. Cincino, what are you seeing here? Into my Quillfish. You're seeing Tail Flap. That's perfect. Alright. You want to see the most fucking satisfying thing in the game? It can never sing here. Watch and behold the glory of Togedemaru. I'm not speeding this up. You're watching all 5 hits of Skill Link Tail Slap cause Iron Barb's proc. Oh my god. It's beautiful. And you know what the best part about this is? The best part of this whole thing? Tail Slap is its highest damaging move. So it has no choice but to just do it again. Like, it can sing. But it didn't, so... Back in the Iron Barb show, baby! Oh, there's the Oranberry. Alright, now we're fast forwarding. Alright, there's Swellow. This is always Heat Wave. This is why we're Rossberry. Now we just Rock Slide and we kill. Cool. Alright, this next fight's actually kind of hard. Yes, so, yeah, Horse Mirror was always gonna be bad luck. Yeah. I should have known to just equip a Chesto Berry for Hypnosis over the Rossberry for Flavor Blitz Burn. I should have just known. Alright. So this next fight is a bit saucy. Because we need to bring Golduck. I kid you not, Golduck was the best cook I had for this. We do still need a Stealth Think. Yeah, okay, we just need those now. Yeah, unsurprisingly, like, the same 4 mons are coming to a fuck ton of these fights. So, the funny thing about this is that not only are we bringing, Golduck, we're giving it a wide lens, such that we can always hit our Aqua Tails. Because as I mentioned when we first got this move, they did not buff Aqua Tail's accuracy. They just fucking forgot. So we need to get perfect accuracy on our Aqua Tail. It's not a Bright Power to gimmick, it is Aqua Tail. So, let's talk about the plan for this fight. It's a 4 Pokemon plan. So they've got Claydol, Klinklang, Electrode, Frostlass. All these Pokemon are kind of annoying. So we're going to go through one at a time and dismantle them. So the Claydol is just kind of annoyingly strong, has Ancient Powder for boosts, just really trouble. So we're going to display our strongest soldier, Golduck, for the lead, because Aqua Tail is a clean 2-hit KO. It never wants to do anything besides Earth Power into us, and very rarely slow Extra Sentry, which can never flinch. So we just Aqua Tail twice for the kill. This should bait in either Klinklang, if it crits us, to seize Fast Kill with Wild Charge, or Electrode, who sees Fast Kill with Electrode Ball. For Klinklang, our answer, I do believe... Check my notes. Is Togedemaru. Because Togedemaru just comes in on like a Wild Charge, takes very little, and then this thing just kind of kills itself. We can nuzzle it, we can fake it out, we can nuzzle it. It'll just keep using moves that do nothing, and we will eventually whittle it down and kill it. We are going to bring a backup in Diggersby, who can tank a return or a gear grind. This isn't ideal. Are you better? No? Is there anything that we can do to bring a reasonable backup for this? No? That kind of sucks. Okay, well, we'll think about this later. My point is, the Electrode, we have Mudsdale here, who just takes a hit and OHKOs with Stomping Tantrum. No shenanigans here, always works. I think we do bring Diggersby for this as a backup. It does not kill. We do have to take HP Ice, which is a bit annoying. If it doesn't crit, we do take 2. Hello, chat. Oh wait, I'm not chat. You're not talking to me. Okay, I guess I can ignore you. Yeah, this is a theoretical answer, just not a great one. What was I cooking? This Clang Clang's kind of scary. Like, I can't really lower its... No, Clang Clang stats were not lowered. Oh, Ampharos. Ampharos is a good backup. Just to bridge the damage gap. Probably won't need it because it'll probably click Gear Grind once. But if we do need to, then we can just use that. And then for Frostlass, we are bringing... Dreadnought. We do risk getting paralyzed, but Rock Slide usually kills. So we're just gonna rely on that. And if we miss the KO range, what's it gonna fucking do? We also still have backups alive, like a very healthy Golduck, etc. Hello, another moth. Alright, so we're gonna go ahead and assign our items. So we need Rossberry on Mudsdale. You've already got one. Actually, most doesn't need Rossberry. It's an Oranberry. And we need to grab our Ampharos as our backup on. You need an Oranberry, and you should get an Oranberry. Alright. This should be pretty okay. Alright, Aquatail. Earth Power's fine. Fail again. Clang Clang is going for Wild Charge, so we just go into Togedemaru. Fake out. We nuzzle. It totemizes, we don't care. We're just gonna Smart Strike a couple times. Cool. Easy. What the fuck is Electrode clicking? Oh, it's foul play, 100%. Yeah, I can go into Mudsdale here for free. And bad Tantrum. Alright, Dreadnought. That's the wrong move. Cool, it worked out. That wasn't being streamed. I'm gonna do annoying things. Okay. So now we actually have to fucking plan. Because this next fight's a fucking doozy. So this is Senior and Junior, Anna and Meg. And we do have a lead planned. But after that, I don't really have a plan. So here's the lead plan. They lead with an Emolga and a Sea King. I am gonna clause the beginning of this fight in just advance, letting you know, because I don't know the order these leads in, and the order position of my leads is very important for baiting out the Marowak before the Lantern. If I bait out the Lantern first, I fucked. So the plan right now is that I give my Dreadnought. Do I need a Hearthstone actually? I never checked the threshold here. Do you do 18% with Fake Out? I can just give you a Silk Scarf. Okay, that's fine. So here's the basic plan. Togedemaru is going to fake out the Emolga, so it cannot discharge, thus not giving the Sea King its Lightning Rod boost, while Dreadnought will Rock Slide turn 1, shipping the Sea King, breaking its Focus Sash, and also outright killing the Emolga. Minimum roll 82.9%, so 68 damage, and then Togedemaru does minimum roll 14 damage. 14 plus 68 is 82, so this will always kill. No sanity did. Thank you, Dreadnought, for being the GOAT. We are going to position Togedemaru such that the AI never wants to switch in Lantern next. Because it will always see a kill with Marowak's Bone Rush into Togedemaru. Ideally, the Sea King hits Togedemaru with a Hydro Pump. It will never go for Mighty Water or Ice Beam here. It will always Hydro Pump either Dreadnought or Togedemaru. Ideally, it Hydro Pumps Togedemaru, in which case Togedemaru will be seeing kills from both of these two. We can go into Grottle, who can tank a Bone Rush, and can tank a Hydro Pump. Then, next turn, we don't outspeed. Well, actually, on the turn that they do this, we are going to use Dreadnought and Rock Tomb the Sea King to slow it down. Or do we Razor Shot the Marowak? I think we Rock Tomb the Sea King. Actually, no, we don't do that. We're gonna bring, do we bring Coolfish or... I think we bring Golduck. Golduck's actually better for this particular fight. We don't need to intim anything. Yeah, we switch into Golduck as we, kill one of these two. Then this thing... my brain's exploding. Double battles hurt my brain. So, these two are going to be Hydro Pumping and Bone Rushing into the Togedemaru slot, and we go into the Grottle slot. If they do that, that means that we had a free turn with Dreadnought. Sea King will be chipped by 36% to 43% because of the first Rock Slide. When Grottle comes in, on that turn, we can Rock Slide again. Am I cooking? I don't fucking know, man. If Dreadnought gets hit, then this whole line is fucked anyway. Oh, we bring Artillery for its bulk. We bring Lombre for its bulk, too. Because, like, the goal is generally just, like, to piss on these things until they die after a certain point. I think we just bring a bunch of things and throw them at the wall, right? I can't think of, like... I think we just bring good bulky Pokemon that take moves well. I can't think of a better line for this. Like, my brain is not wrapping itself around anything besides the opener. If I get fucked... Oh, I have Lantern. Wait. Hold on. Hold on, I should export this Lantern to the calc. Yeah, Lantern, how do you do here? Yeah, you can never shockwave anything. But you do take special hits incredibly well. And you can switch in electric moves, which is pretty useful. So I think I bring you over, like, Golduck, maybe? Because Golduck's never designed to take a ground move anyway. Yeah, I'd take it over Golduck. Okay. We have enough of a plan. If I get fucked here, it's whatever. Who cares? In terms of items, I think we just give everyone Norin berries. Pretty sure we want Togedemaru in slot 2 for this, but I do not recall. Actually, no, I think it's slot 1. Alright, hopefully we're in the right slots. If we're not, I will reset, because I know how the AI works. I'm not stupid. I just want to make sure I get my opener right. Alright. Okay. The slots are right. So we fake out into the Emolga, and we Rock Slide. We can also see Rock Slide flinch here, which would be very nice. Alright, Emolga's dead. Oh, Seeking flinched. That's so good. Okay. Marowak's always targeting Togedemaru. We always switch out into Throttle here. And then we just... I didn't think we outsped. Is that a speed tie with Seeking? No. Why did I not think we outsped? I'm just going to Razor Shell the Marowak, so we don't want to kill it. That's actually not great. Okay, so we Seed Bomb into the Seeking slot. Dreadnought goes out into Lombre. Icy Wind's fine. That's fine. We switch you out into Lantern. Wait, Giga Drain. We're just gonna Signal Beam. Okay, that was actually free as fuck. Alrighty. Now it's Shell time. I talked about Shell a lot last stream, but I don't think my plans have changed majorly, and I do want to plan here. Alright. Shell's hard. Shell's really fucking hard. So the main thing is that we don't want to bait in Rhydon before we deal with enough things to the point where we can get Rhydon in and always see a fast kill. If Rhydon sees a fast kill, it will never click rocks on the first turn out, which is what we want to avoid. We may not be able to avoid it forever, which is acceptable, but not ideal. So the basic plan, I believe as of last time, for the Lapras. Single Scout. Oh, excuse me. So, it's not you. Although you're pretty good at dealing with the Lapras. No, I'm pretty sure our plan for the Lapras was a Girder. I believe with pre-burn. It'll never sing. It will always click Frost Breath. It'll do this much damage. Guaranteed. Because it's a guaranteed critical hit. We don't have to worry about getting crit. We always one-hit KO with low kick. Rhydon is slower. Never sees the fast kill. But Togekiss always sees fast kill with Air Cutter or Draining Kiss, and very rarely Mystical Fire. We don't really care that much. We're going into Ampharos. most of the time, Ampharos can 1v1 this thing. If not, we're going to steer a bit. The main thing is obviously that we want to see Grass Knots, which are the highest damaging move, by a slight margin, because Grass Knots are a contact move. Why are you... You should share my cursor. Are you not? Whatever. Ah! I'm so sorry, chat. Okay. Apologies for that. Anyways, yes. We're looking for static paralysis ideally. If not, we do live a couple crits. We take air cutter crit very well. We only take like 20%. And we kill with 2 thunder punches most of the time. If we don't kill with 2 thunder punches, fuck me, I guess. Oran Berry is pretty critical to surviving if it crits us a lot, because it does have a 50-50 shot at critting us. Trying to think what's more valuable here, the guaranteed 2-hit KO or crit insurance. Because if it crits us there, and then it lands 2 of these, that is a kill if it max rolls. And we'll get off 3 attacks, it's faster. If it, assuming it doesn't low roll at all or get a static paralysis. Yeah, we just got Oran to live ahead, I think. It's whatever. Vespiq, that should bait in right on. No, it doesn't. Does anyone see fast kill? Delcatty should see fast kill. Delcatty should see fast kill with last resort. It will not last resort, it's going to fake out. Which is when we bring in the Togue. Togue will fake out, take the fake out, Iron Barbs chip. We fake out them back. They will last resort. We will nuzzle. We will smart strike. I believe that kills. I'm gonna do the math real quick. So it's 2 procs of Iron Barb's chip, which is 25%. We fake out. We nuzzle. We smart strike. That might not be actually work. Whatever. For the time being, we're going to instead claim to be using Dreadnought here, because Dreadnought beats this thing super easily. We take a fake out on the switch in, we take 2 last resorts completely free, we just equip a Heartstone, and we kill with 2 Rock Slides. I believe nothing sees fast kill here. Yeah, so this would be when right on comes in. It might see slow kill, meaning it doesn't always go for rocks here. This is the point when rocks, I think, are fine, because the remaining things we want to do are switch our Dreadnought in to beat the Vespiquen, and it only needs to take 1 weak hit, never taking HP Grass on the switch in. So we're just taking like a dual wing beat or something, ideally, which is fine. And then we need to switch our Mudsdale in to deal with the Slowbro Galar, which, again, is also pretty free. We just do a KO. So, at that point in the fight, rocks are not an issue. We need to find a way to deal with this. Also, we should bring Togue to help weaken the Delcatty, because we want to take less damage on this, relatively speaking, so that we can in theory switch into the Vespiquen less riskily. In terms of dealing with the Rhydon properly, regardless of whether it comes in on the Dreadnought or the Togedemaru, it's always going to be clicking either Stealth Rock or Drill Run. In either case, we can go into the Grottle here. I don't think there's anything better, because we can never one-shot this. We don't have the power. We just tank a Drill Run easily, tank a Double Edge for free, we Mega Drain our health back, We have a Miracle Seed. We 2K with Mega Drain. Draw run into Double Edge never kills. After Mega Drain, we always live under the Dragon Edge, because that's 130%. Max roll is 24 plus 100. So yeah, we're fine. Guaranteed. That should bring in Vespiquen, who will either see Attack Order or Dual Wing Beat. We then go into the Dreadnought. We tank this. Next to Shell Armor, we always kill. Finally, well, this Lower Galar. Okay. It's a little risky, but I don't think there's ever been in history a Shell fight that hasn't had a little risk. How's everybody in chat doing tonight? We got some, I'm a little nervous for this fight, I'm not gonna lie. You doing good? That's good. Okay, going over the line in my head. Blade Girder, then Ampharos, then Togen to Dreadnought for the Delcatty, Tatooine for the Rhydon, we go back into Dreadnought for the Vespiquen, then we go into Mudsdale for the final. Okay. Alright. Here goes nothing. Oh, I should turn on game music for this. This is a big fight. Like, 10 care hill's good, but like... It's shell time! But that's Leaf! Alright. Step 1. We low kick. Nice, congrats on the draft match. Any cool tech? Should always be Togedemaru. No, Togekiss. Different Togemon. Hopefully, we see Air Cutter. That's the worst case scenario. That's bad. That's good. Yeah, go looks at Chad. I don't know what to say. Alright, let me check the calc for how Ampharos is doing here. Crit Grass Knot does 45. So it needs to be high roll crit to kill us. So we go for Thunder Punch here. Please don't kill. Oh my god. Alright, I think despite everything, we still outspeed every opposing Pokemon besides the Delcatty. And this has to be Fake Out. because it has other moves last resort. Get our Iron Barbs in. Fake out right back. We nuzzle here. We do not take crit last resort, so we have to switch out here, but we're going to nuzzle it for the speed drop. Go out and Dreadnought. Unfortunate. We Rock Slide here. That's bad. That's quite bad. Very annoying that we missed the roll. Very annoying that Rock Slide plus that didn't kill. Plus Flinch didn't. That one got hit through Flinch, but that's what you can play the odds game. Okay, it can drill run here, so we have to go out. We go into the Pokemon I forgot to put a Miracle Seed on. Went for rocks. Okay, nice crit, I guess. Didn't really matter, but it's fine. Trying to think. Can we ever convince this? Can we ever fraudulently go into Dreadnought on the double edge? How much health does Dreadnought have? No! Okay, that is bad. We need to take the kill here. Alright, that's Slowbro. Going to Mudsdale here. We bad Tantrum. It got the Quick Claw. Oh, no, it's not Quick. It didn't Quick Draw there. Alright, Vespiquen is a problem. I think we might bite this because I misclicked. Fuck. Yeah, this sees kill with Attack Order and Dual Wing Beat. Alright, we're gonna pray for Dual Wing Beat and switch into Togedemaru. I'm so pissed off. Alright, we lose. There's literally nothing I can do. I can't get a safe switch into anything. Dreadnought dies to... Actually, wait. I can sack something, I guess. Does anything do 19 to Togedemaru? Attack Order does. This is always Attack Order. Can I ever salvage this without sacking? Like, here's the thing. Dreadnought does live a Stealth Rocks. Oh, no, it doesn't. Girder lives, but then it gets outspeed and O-code by Dual Wing Beat. Well, no, it doesn't get outsped, but it doesn't kill with Rock Throw. Not even with Guts boosted. Actually, it can. Depends on how much this Fake Out does. So Fake Out to Vespiquen does minimum 10%. There are killing rolls of Girder Rock Throw with Guts boosted. So we go into Girder. Tank that. And we fucking pray. Nope. Alright. I'm tempted to clause that, because I never would have made that play going actual speed. It was very genuinely a misclick, and I don't know how I feel about going along with that, because that just feels bad to lose to a misclick. Tell you what, we're gonna save state here, and I'm gonna run it back. We're just gonna do it real quick, run back, speed up. There's the flinch. Yeah, look how fucking free that fight was. When I don't misclick. I don't know how the chat feels about clausing that. We'll wait for the Court of a Public Opinion to decide whether Girder is alive or dead. For now, it exists in limbo. Frankly, I'm pissed. Because I definitely did not consciously make the decision to, throw, Dreadnought back in. I looked at the calc, figured out it wouldn't work, and then moved on. But I still clicked on it, by complete accident. So, I would like to keep Girder alive, because I think I played well enough to the point where it shouldn't have died. I played around, the luck I got in the attempt I actually got, the play I intended to do, Girder should live. Wow, that's a mineral citrus. I'm getting punished karmically. But yeah. That's my thoughts on the situation. Anyone in chat wants to weigh in, they can. I'm going to real quick kick Wally's ass, because it is free. One person's okay with it. Anyone else want to weigh in? Alright, we beat Wally. What a hard fight that was. Alright. So now that we're in Mauville, a lot of things have opened up to us. That's my mindset too. It's if I was playing cautiously, it would make for worse content. and I don't want to just overly punish myself for misclicks. If it's a misplay because I'm going too fast, that's different. If I do something consciously, but I had specifically stated that I was not going to switch in Dreadnought, and doing so, you know, goes against what I said I was going to do, that's why I think it's okay. If I didn't say that, that's a different story. So we're in Mauville. And we have a bunch of evolution stones at our disposal. We're going to take a water stone for Staryu. And we are not going to take a leaf stone, because we are going to take a shiny stone. Because if I am correct in checking my work, a shiny stone in this game evolves Execute into a Alolan Executor. And the reason that it is currently level 30, yeah, fair, is because at level 30, Alolan Executor learns Dragon Pulse. So we have intentionally not evolved it yet and not leveled it up to the cap for that reason. Executor. I'm gonna double check there's no reason to delay my Staryu evolution. Ooh, guys, I think we have to delay our Staryu evolution. If I delay, then it gets Spotlight. I'm just kidding. There actually is a legitimate reason to delay this evolution. No, never mind. Do we care about earlier power gem? I don't think we do. Like, I'm probably not gonna use this for the gym, but do I care to have it? I'm gonna check Cycling Road real quick just to see. I don't think there's anything where I'd want Staryu to have Giga Drain. A rock move. Oh, I can think of one Pokemon, and that is the most cucked by Togedemaru Pokemon in the entire route. So, yeah, I don't care. Oh, I just forgot about Lombre. Your Honor? Your Honor, I forgot. Whirlpool? I don't care. Is Lombre a water stone or a leaf stone? It's a water stone. Okay. Your Honor, I forgot. I should level up the Pokemon first. Alright, there's Dragon Pulse. We no longer have Stab on this. I do still think we want Sleep Powder more than Sun's More. Toxic on Quillfish. That's a pretty real move. I don't see myself using Venom Drench that much. I could just pivot. Hyper Fang? Hey, it's a stab move. I don't need double kick. Ring out. Sure. Drill Run. Yeah, I want that. I'm gonna turn on the chill music now. Yeah, the Lombre delay is finished. I don't know why I just forgot about him. I'm not gonna lie. Trapinch is still being delayed, so I'm sorry, bud. You gotta keep sitting out this one for now. Hold on. Wait. Hold that thought. Okay, no, there's no reason to delay. Discharge is pretty good. Yeah. So on the note of fun things to do in Mauville, let's talk about the game corner real quick. I'm gonna do a bit of a demonstration here, so where to save. This is not gonna count for the run. So I have a coin case, I can gamble, whatever, who cares? The prizes are useless. You don't gamble here. What you do is you talk to this lady. And this. You can see that she has two options for us. For each badge you get, you are offered an encounter. These give you one of a random assortment of Pokemon. The quality of the Pokemon you get here is better the later the badge. But of course, because of Nuzlocke encounter rules, you only get one Mauville City encounter, so I only get one of these. The Pokemon you can get so far are... Let me check the Pokemon locations, dog. I want to get this right. For the Knuckle badge, we can get Smoochum, Elekid, or Magby, all of whom are pretty trash. For the Stone badge, we can get Tauros or Miltank, but neither of whom is particularly great. For the Dynamo badge, we can get Throh or Sock, starting to get to real Pokemon. For the Balance badge, you can get Pinsir or Heracross, both of whom can Mega Evolve. So they're both pretty decent options. After the Heat badge, you can get Larvitar or Beldum. So we're into pseudo-legendary territory. I don't believe either of them have Mega Stones in the game, though, so, you know, curb your enthusiasm, but... After the Feather badge, you can get Dratini, Bagon, or Dino, I think. All of whom, great. After the Mind badge, you can get Gible, Goomy, Jangmo-O, or Dreepy. Again, all elite Pokemon. Dreepy is like one of the best Pokemon in the game, Dragapult. It's insanely good. And then if you wait until after you get all 8 gym badges, you get one of 4 mythical Pokemon. Mew, Celebi, Jirachi, or Victini. In general, you usually go for, like... If you're at a pinch early, you go for Balance badge. If you're in a pinch a little bit later, you want to go for either Feather or Mind. There are reasons to eventually try and get, like, the Larvitar or the Beldum encounter, because Beldum's a good, Metagross is a great Steel type. But in general, a lot of the later Dragon options are potential Elite Four candidates, as well as being just fantastic encounters all around. Like, Dragapult's fucking insane. Oh my god. And Hydreigon's really good too. Salamence is an Intimidate Mon with, great stats, amazing typing. And then, Dragonite gets Inner Focus and Extreme Speed, so, Actually, does it get Extreme Speed in this game? I should check that before I say words. I'm gonna fact check myself. It does get Extreme Speed, okay. I'm not talking out my ass. So for now, we're not gonna get a Pokemon here. But we do have to bear this in mind for later. Now we have to take on the gym. So, let's build for the first trainer, shall we? Actually, before we do that, I think I'm going to take a short break to use the restroom and collect my thoughts, and then after that, we're gonna get on to calcing the game. We're gonna start finding these gym trainers. Oh yeah, real quick. There are 2 encounters we can get now, that being Route 111 to the north and Route 118 to the east. Not only do neither of these encounter tables have Pokemon we want, later on, Route 111 is in the desert, meaning we can get some very powerful ground types, including notably Excadrill later. And then on Route 118, the surf encounters are pretty mediocre compared to the grass encounters, which have a lot of Mega Evolution candidates. Some really good shit there. So we're gonna lay those. And for now, we just go to Wattson's gym. Be back. Alright, I'm back. But didn't keep you waiting too long. I'm gonna turn off the stealth rocks on my side of the field and update the level cap on the stream overlay. Let me just do that real quick. Oop, wrong text. Woo! Alright. So, first things first is guitarist Kirk. Actually, before I do that, I talk about I forgot to grab heart scale. Where are you? There you are. Okay. So, we are going to invest in Grottle. So, we might be able to beat this gym without Grottle evolving, but that's very unlikely. I'm not bothering to calc it. We have a spare rare candy. We can just do this. And in doing so, we can evolve our Grottle into Torterra. And get Stomping Tantrum, which is definitely better than fucking Sand Tomb. Furthermore, by spending a heart scale, we we can grab Synthesis, which is better than Bite. So this gives us a very strong guy. Torterra is absolutely fantastic for the gym. This is one of the biggest reasons why you choose Turtwig. It is just an absolutely sensational bring for Wattson. So we're gonna import our sets. Oh shit, I should do that. Alright, cool. Hey, Trapinch. How's it going? Alright. So this Pincurchin is kind of theoretically annoying because it can set up toxic spikes, but not against Mudsdale, who just kills it. So we've got a Strength Sap, Unburden, Electric Seed, Driftblim, so he gets a +1 defense. Can I beat this with Ampharos 1v1? Oh yeah. Oh yeah, I can beat this with Ampharos 1v1. This Toxtricity is a bit more dangerous than the last, but it does still definitely lose to both Mudsdale and Torterra. And then this Raichu Alola is also a little annoying, but again, loses to our many, many ground types. How does Diggersby do here? Diggersby... Yeah, I can feel the fall off from Diggersby starting to happen. There's also Lantern, who obviously has Volt Absorb, which is fantastic in these fights. Not super relevant here, but will be useful later. We're going to bring Starmie here. Actually, no, we're going to bring Golduck, because it's the more expendable one. Golduck is here to tank coverage moves and bait electric moves. Like, for instance, oh no, what will I do about this discharge? Shoot them with the dehydration gun. Yes, I put the Furret theme song in the playlist. You gotta put the Furret theme song in the playlist. Also, Executor Alola, fucking fantastic here. Okay, not against this fight, but like, look at this shit. Oh my god, what a good Pokemon. So yeah, this is the thing we're gonna bring. Should be able to beat this fight pretty handily. Just need to remember to equip. I believe I want a Pecha Berry on. Yeah, Pecha Berry on Torterra. And a Persimberry on... Nothing, because we're not baiting that on that. Cool. Oops. I love having an oops all ground types kind of box. Like, feels really good to just be able to be like, yeah, now I don't have to care about this fucking gym. Also, citrus berries, unlike orange berries, are kind of limited. I only get 28 for a fair bit of time, so I'm going to be conservative with those. Because, what do I need? Alright, Pecha. Gonna double check that we OHKO this because I don't want to have to deal with odds. Yeah, okay. Like, if I get fucked with toxic spikes, it's Jover. Alright, hey Kirk. Bad tantrum. I don't know what you're going for, but it can't do much to Ampharos. Cool. I forgot. That was the wrong move. It's fine. Shit, do you ever go for overdrive here? No? You better not. Cool. How much does Signal Beam do to me? Maximum 40%? Yeah, we just bad tantrum. Cool. Alright, next fight. Yeah, this thing is, annoying. So what Volbeat does is it sets up Tail Glow and Baton passes it, which is really annoying. So ideally, you want a way of killing this, either through its Sash or with a priority move that will outspeed after it, before it can Baton pass with Prankster, which is much easier said than done. Do I have anything that accomplishes this task? I don't believe I do, which is most unfortunate. I can try and sleep powder it with Eggy? Yeah, I'm gonna have to deal with some bullshit. Alright. So let's look at the AI documentation. This is the state we're in for this fight. Baton... Pass. Yeah. So we'll always BP. Okay, so it looks like starts with +6. If it is slower and 2-hit KO'd, which it will be because it will be focus sashed, additional -5. So with Dreadnought, okay, well that's not slower. Is there anything faster that we can do? We can use Talonflame. Talonflame's good. So we can Talonflame. If my math is correct, this should always go for Discharge and never Tail Glow, because it sees that we're faster and we 2KO. It does not see that it can Baton pass out afterward. Even if it does, it will go into Jolteon because it sees a fast kill with Thunderbolt, and we can switch in our Mudsdale. Always survive. And do we take a +3 crit Hyper Voice? Yeah, but then it wants to Magnet Rise, which kind of sucks. So we instead go for Torterra. And Torterra, it still should want to Magnet Rise against, because I'm pretty sure the Magnet Rise, just if it sees you have a ground type move, it has any kill with it. Is there no section on Magnet Rise AI? Okay, I'm pretty sure it will just go for Magnet Rise, because it doesn't see a Hyper Voice kill. And we want Chest of Baron. Okay. So the rest of the fight, Oricorio, electric and flying coverage. What do we use to deal with that? That's right, Ampharos. Ampharos is pretty good. Oh, the playlist ended. I need a longer playlist. Okay. Apologies. So Ampharos kills this. We could do this with Dreadnought instead, but Revelation Dance is pretty spicy, so we're not gonna do that. Then for the Zeb Striker, you're kind of scary. Do you lose to Lantern? I'll bet you do. That's the most lost to Lantern mon I've ever fucking seen. And then you also kind of lose to Lantern, but more importantly, you lose to Mudsdale. Do you? No, you don't. You're actually kind of tricky. Hold on. Wait. Wait. Okay, you mostly lose to Togedemaru. So what kind of use what's left here to deal with you? Dude, do you beat Girder? Yeah, you do. You just clobber Girder. Okay, we'll go with this. If the AI quirk doesn't work, if the AI doesn't behave how I expect it to in these situations, might be fucked. Not gonna lie. Not much I can do about that. Berry is for Ampharos. Any other annoying status conditions I didn't think about? Yes, I need Berry as well on Lantern. And Orin on Togedemaru. And then Cherry on Talonflame. I hope to God the AI behaves how it should here. Right. Okay, you discharge. That's expected. Cool. This fight became so much easier. Alright, well... You hit 2 Sings. That's fine, I suppose. Stop clicking Roost. What the highest damage here? It's probably Bubble Beam. It is Bubble Beam. Yep, that's a guaranteed 3-hit KO. That's Discharge. That's bad. What does the Galvantula do here? You Thunderbolt. Does Max Roll crit kill me? It probably does. It sure does. But you are still clicking Thunderbolt always. Meaning I get to go into Mudsdale. Smackdown. Nice unnerve wearing off, Lamau. Alright. Okay, is there 2 fights left in this gym? Yep, 2 fights left. And the last fight's a fucking joke if you have 2 ground types. This fight's not, though. Because this fight has Blarmo. Okay. So Bolt Beam Blarmo lead's kind of scary, no? I think we just teach Ampharos Brick Break now. Because that is probably our best way of dealing with it, I think. Actually, no, that's pretty bad. Ugh. Reburned Girder doesn't beat it? What the hell? Who can defeat this indomitable foe? Lantern, I guess. Jesus, this thing is annoying. How? I guess we'll come back to this, because holy fuck, that's annoying. Like, Togedemaru can 1v1 it, but like that's not good. Let's look at what we need to do with anything else. This Rotom is kind of a bastard. Discharge Hex, Will-O-Wisp, and Thunder Wave. Does that probably just lose to, like, any old ground type? Oh, you have Levitate. Right. I wish I had a ground type right now. You lose to probably Eggy, though, right? Yeah, you lose to Eggy. Cool. Oh yeah, so cool thing about Eggy, Eggy Alola gets Harvest, and Harvest is really good, because it lets you just reuse berries. It's pretty fucking swaggy. Golem's really funny, because it has Galvanized Explosion, but it also, just dies to Torterra. Similarly, Electrode just dies to Torterra, but it also just dies to Mudsdale, which is pretty cool. And it also probably even... Okay, it doesn't die to Trapinch, but it would have been funny if it did. And then Pikachu's kind of funny, but, like, come on. What were we expecting here? Like, who thought it would live this? So we just bring 2 ground types and they deal with most of the team. So that just kind of leaves Porygon, I guess. And then... If only we had a knockoff Mon. That would make this a lot nicer. Can I ever status this somehow? I guess I can T-Wave it with Ampharos, which is pretty annoying for it. And then I can kind of beat it down with... Actually, I can just nuzzle with Togedemaru at that point. But Togedemaru beats it pretty handily. Like, it can flinch it a lot with Nuzzle plus Zingzap. Yeah, and then I'll bring, like, Brick Ampharos for backup, I guess? Finish it off, and then... Want some backup for these goobers, just in case. I guess Diggersby. Does Diggersby completely wall out the Rotom set? Yeah, it does. That's pretty funny, but we can't touch it in return. Alright, cool. That'll be the team then. Executor debut, let's fucking go! I should bring Lantern, because Lantern makes the Pikachu. Cool. I care much more about you not getting paralyzed than burned. Spare hacks can kick my ass, and that can't. And then Oranberry for everyone else, I think. Any other size conditions that can hurt me? Yep. Oranberries are all around. No, don't need to pull out the Citrusy yet. This guy can teach you Poison Jab, Brick Break, and Elemental Punches and Shadow Punch, which is pretty nice for Ampharos Brick Break. Didn't know it was Eggiolola I got it. Maybe my answer to the Indeedee should have been non-Alolan Executor, so I can't tell you an Executor. That might have been pretty good. I've heard about download, that's gonna sucks. Okay, cool. That's kind of cringe, innit? That's a light ball boosted extreme speed. Does way more than I thought it would. Oh, I'm getting my ass kicked, actually. Does you ever kill me? Am I ever scared of anything here? Yes, confusion. Cool, that fight kicked my ass. I was not expecting that to be nearly as difficult as that was, but it's okay, because I know for a fact this next fight is free as fuck, because I've done it before, and it's incredibly free. Let me demonstrate why. So this is a double battle. On one side of the battle is this Plusle with a pretty annoying Bolt Beam coverage and Grass and Bug move Plusle, and a annoying wide coverage Deden with a Focus Ash. Pretty scary threats. On the other side, we have a Minun with only electric moves, Helping Hand, and Electric Terrain, and a Kling Klang in the back, who has only electric moves and Steel Beam. You can probably see where the strat for this fight is. The strat is we kill them Plusle, and then we kill the Deden, and this side can do fucking nothing as long as we're using ground types to do it. And because Plusle's just using coverage moves, it's pretty free. So the plan pretty much is we bring Togedemaru and a ground type to flinch and kill the Plusle, and then the Deden comes in and it just dies because it has nothing to hit us with. And all the while, the Minun is just like, oh, I'll set up electric terrain, I'll set up a helping hand, and its partner is just gonna do jack shit. So Togedemaru plus Throttle Lead and Torterra Lead just completely destroys this fight. And then we have a Mudsdale and an Ampharos and a Lantern in the back for the Kling Klang to kill itself on. I think we do want... Yeah, we don't need any particularly useful healing items here, because the Plusle's never going to attack, because it just dies to Fake Out plus Stomping Tantrum. We do want a Soft Sand on our turtle. Where's the self, Sam? Fucking do it. Just to guarantee our KOs. Oh, not you. So we do want you to have a Cherry Berry, because there are some electric moves coming up that can paralyze you. Everyone else gets Orans. Yeah, these guys do have plus and minus, which makes them, like, theoretically scary, but again, only electric moves. Alright, pick up the plus hole, bad tantrum with the plus hole. That's your terrain. And then we Smart Strike, not a tantrum. What the fuck? I didn't calc that. Oh, that's right. That's because I fucked with the plan. Okay. Okay, let me. What can we pretend that didn't happen real quick? Can we just pretend that I did this properly and switch the Togedemaru into a Mudsdale as we bad tantrum this, and then we bad tantrum, and then we bad tantrum. Oh my god, okay, hold on. I need to accept this better. I need to learn to accept defeat. I need to learn to accept defeat. Because clearly I did not prep this fight properly. Like what? Back to the calc. That is embarrassing. I should not have lost to this. I should have calced better. So, let us do exactly that. Yeah, so Helping Hand boosts Rising Voltage kills. I know why I went for that. And then we'll always see Grass Knot, Helping Hand boosted Grass Knot kills. Okay. So, if we're actually smart about this fight, we can do the exact shit I was talking about, but like better this time. Alright. So this time we go into Mudsdale, we bad tantrum. And this time it sees that it kills, we do that. Okay. Cool. And now Kling Clan is going to Steel Beam. We can ignore that because we have Fake Out Pressure on the field. And we can just click Stomping Tantrum once. No, I'd rather just have it kill itself on me, honestly. Yeah, cool. Okay. Alright. Do I accept the death? I probably should. Because it was a genuine mistake. Yeah, I gotta say farewell. But at the same time, that means that the run probably dies to CRR. If I had calced properly, I would have known better, but I didn't, and I feel like I should suffer the consequences, but I really want to get the PB. It's a struggle. It's a struggle. I think we'll leave Togedemaru in like a Fate Undecided box for now, while I think about it off stream, because like, I don't know, man. I shouldn't have let it die, but it did, so whatever. Anyway, I need to think about Wattson planning now that we've paved the way, and also CRR, because I don't know how the fuck I beat the Indeedee. Question is, do I need to chance a Rustboro encounter? I don't know how many Rustboro things there are that answer this. Might do Pokedex. So, Lycanroc, I can delay for Dusk, but I really can't afford to do that. I would need this particular Lycanroc. It doesn't even get Crunch. With Bite, do you kill? No, you don't, and you always die to Expanding Force. You always die to Expanding Force? Oh. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay, so that's not an answer. I imagine Midnight's not much better. I don't know if you get any move predictions. No, no, okay. So it's still just Bite. Yep. Cool. Well, you don't die to that, but... And you do get Break, so I guess you technically do that, but that's no better than the other things. We could get Meowth Galar. Berserker, as we talked about, does get Break. There's a pretty good answer to this. Yeah, I don't think the Candace should save us. Okay, well, that's fine. They weren't worth taking anyways. I think it's just Wattson Cook time. Nothing to it. So let's go to the calc. Okay. So Watson's team kind of sucks to deal with. It's really annoying. These guys are annoying to deal with. So let's talk about them. Put Togi down here. Alright, so the Magnezone. I think our best answer to it is Diggersby. So if we soft sand boost our... No, that's not good. That's actually really not good. Actually, can we teach you Brick Break? I forego it. Do you get Brick Break? You do. Okay, so we can Brick Break with you. So, yeah, so if we Brick Break into Dig, that never brings it into Cusp area range, always kills with Dig. We do risk turn 1 Explosion, but that's on a Diggersby, so who cares? Then we have the Lantern, and that probably... No, it doesn't lose Iggy, no, because it has good moves. Turn off E-Terrain. It does most of the time lose to Ludicolo, and I think we're going to need Cherry Berry. Yeah. Yeah, it loses most of the time to Ludicolo. We can slot Ludicolo in there for now, not worry about it too much. Rotom. I think that's probably an Ampharos angle. That's not great. How about Lantern? Lantern's a bit better, but not ideal. Obviously, Itogi, you're a bit better. Actually, you're still not that good. No, Dreadnought just dies to Discharge. Yeah, this thing's kind of scuffed, isn't it? Yeah, I think the best play is Lantern. Actually, if Diggersby survives... No, that baits Air Slash, never mind. What am I saying? I was like, well, we could go in here, and then we could bait Hex into our normal type, which would then bait the electric move, and then I remembered. So we can't heal up for free. But there are some decent, like, The Talonflame can soak a Hex and consistently bait its discharge, which is pretty good. So we can consider that for later. Main thing is Zera Aura does probably lose to Torterra. Yeah, we do have to worry about the Shucka Berry, but it's not too bad since we don't get anything that ever be crit. It's also nice that we can deal with this without losing a ton of HP, because that means that we can deal with the Electros with this too, which is nice. And then the Mega Ampharos we beat with Mudsdale, but we do need to bait a Discharge, which is important. Otherwise we could take 2 Dragon Breaths and we fucking die. We can also sometimes beat the Eel Ampharos with also Torterra, but that requires a lot of luck, so not ideal. So then we do this. I think we actually want Quillfish here, because Quillfish can be used to intimidate drop the Zera Aura. Because what will happen is we'll have Torterra out, it'll click Grass Knot into the Torterra, then we switch into Quillfish on it, we intimidate it, we take the Grass Knot, does like 10%, then it wants to Plasma Fists at -1 still, we can bring that into Torterra, take no damage. Great for Intim lowering, makes this thing pretty much not an issue. We can do similar things with Electros. Usually wants to Thunder Punch the Quillfish, especially if it wants to start coiling. Obviously here we have a small issue of coil though, because that'll boost the defenses, that's bad. We do have Mega Drain, but that's not like ideal. Yeah. Still a pretty good plan, these two. Great synergy. This also gives us an electric move baiter for Lantern to deal with the Rotom, but this does not take a Hex super well. But that's fine. Rotom is an issue though. Especially because Air Slash has a little bit of overlap, and if we flinch, that's kind of fucked up. And we need Raspberry, so we can't bring healing. I would love to have Citrus here, but we can't do that. I'm trying to think if there's any way to reasonably beat this Rotom Fan. Musharna's pretty good at beating it, but not reliable because, you know, Hex crits too much for us to Moonlight off, and we can't always Moonlight it because if it Will-O-Wisps us, then it, you know, it burns itself thanks to Synchronize, which is actually hurting us here. Obviously, you don't take a Discharge. I really wish you did. You don't take a Discharge. Air Slash. I'll take a Discharge. Yeah, we need a little bit of help for Lantern to be consistent here, unfortunately. I don't know where to get it. Because, like, if we're burned, that's not the issue itself. It's just that Hex is going to do way too much if we are. Actually, can it go for Will-O-Wisp? Okay, yeah, so it's +7 for Will-O-Wisp. Most of the time. Well, some of the time. Why are these the odds? What the fuck? Anyways, so it'll use Will-O-Wisp like sometimes, pretty unpredictably. Even on Lantern. Like, I guess we can get off a bit of Discharge healing, which is something. And if it ever Will-O-Wisps, we kind of win thanks to Rost. So I guess this is the best plan we have. I just don't love it. You can also always switch this on Sticker Speed on discharge and get like a couple quick attacks off, which is something. Right, does Brick Break into Dig always kill? No, it is very slightly off from being a guaranteed kill. Do I care that much? No, because I just quick attack afterward. It's fine. Alright. Assemble the squad. Citrus on you. Citrus on you. Frost on Lantern. Citrus on you. Cherry Berry on Ludicolo. And then for Mudsdale, we need to give you a, I believe, a Cherry Berry. Yeah, for Dragon Breath Paralysis. Actually, at -1. We do outspeed. Okay, so we always bulldoze into Stomping Tantrum. So we only take one. Okay, yeah, we do want. That means we do want Cherry. And we lead with Diggersby, who may well die. I forgot to teach it Brick Break. Okay. I think we've cooked for Wattson. I think we're in a decent place for this fight. Wait, can you ever knock off? No, you always grass, not Torterra. Okay. That's actually really good. That means we can keep our citrus intact. Okay. Wait, that's without an item. Okay, yeah, even with an item, you never knock off citrus. Or citrus berry. Okay. Wattson time. Okay, so what is so scary about this lead Magnezone? This Magnezone is Cusp Berry Sturdy Explosion. So what we need to do is not kill it off the bat. It can sometimes just explode turn 1. First, we Brick Break. This will never bring it into Cusp range. HP Grass is fine. That never kills. Cheek Pouch. We dig here. Dig usually just kills. This can also go boom here, and that's fine. It did not boom. And we dodged Cusp. Diggersby, you get to live. Alright, this is the hardest thing in the fight to deal with. This is always clicking Air Slash into Lantern. Alright. Bulba's hitting is not ideal, but we do have Rossberry. We did prep for this. we can Bubble Beam. We want to see speed drops and crits as much as possible. We're not taking much damage, but we're also not dealing much damage, so not in a great position overall. Okay. Glad it went for that. Now we are in kill range. But that's okay. We just got into Digger's Beam. Take nothing from the Hex. I'm gonna quick attack. This is Zeraora. Alright, this is always Grass Knot, I believe. No, it's close combat. Okay, that's also fine. On close combat, we go into Quillfish. And it's never Plasma Fists. That's the important part, right? Okay, now it's going for Plasma Fists. So we switch out into our Torterra. Now this thing is at -1. I'm gonna check its -1 defenses too. Basically, we want to get to, we ideally want to get to a point. Actually, it's gonna just Grass Knot regardless. Is there a point to this? Not really. Okay, well. First, we stop Big Tantrum. We take a Grass Knot here. It's fine. Eats the Shucca Berry. We never kill. This is ideal, because we need to heal. So we're going to Synthesis once. Eat our Citrus Berry. Alright, back at full. And this is important, because we want to be as high as possible as we kill the Zeraora. Might be Lantern? Yeah, Lantern. Okay. This is going for Ice Beam, 100%. So we go into... Do I want to switch pivot through Ludicolo? Or is it better to just go through... Sorry, switch through Ludicolo. Excuse me, goodness. Sorry, yeah, so that base discharge... What item is Ludicolo holding? Yeah, we do want to pivot through Quillfish so he can dodge the freeze chance. Don't freeze me? Okay. Not like it mattered that much. We're going to Ludi here. We have a Cherry Berry in case we get paralyzed by the discharge. Alright, we didn't. It's fine. Now we Giga Drain for the health. Alright. Thunderwave is ideal. Because again, we have Cherry Berry. Crit doesn't matter super much, but it is good. Not going to complain about it. That's leftovers. We don't really care. Alright, we just need to not get fully parried like 3 turns in a row. Please, Ludicolo. Yes! Thank you, Ludi! Right. Please be eel and not... Okay. Good. And this is not exactly ideal, because it can, either Thunder Punch or Drain Punch here, or Coil. So we need to go into Torterra here. Okay, that's optimal. And now this thing does, like, no damage to us. So we want to Seed Bomb here. Alright, now it sees we have fast 2-hit KO. It will never set up on us. So we just Synthesis here. Seed Bomb one more. This should never kill, even with crit. Alright, we Synth one more time. Alright. We're just... Alright. Alright. So the really cool thing about how we play this fight is that we outspeed. So we get to nail this with a free Stomping Tantrum. It can crit us with Dragon Breath, but we don't care. Worst case scenario, we get paralyzed here. We still have the team on the back. Alright, no para, no para, no para. That's unfortunate. Okay. So Dragon Breath para means we don't outspeed anymore. Yeah? Yeah. It always clicks Dragon Breath here. Because it sees the kill. Can we go safely into Diggersby here? We can. Okay, so what happens here is we go into Ludicolo. Because Ludicolo always takes Dragon Breath. Alright. And now... we usually bait Discharge. So we go into Mudsdale. We pray it didn't click Dragon Breath. Alright. Now, there's a couple of things that it can do here. It can click Dragon Breath, which is fine. It can rest. That's fine. That's perfectly fine. Because now we lower its speed. Crit didn't matter. And then we kill with Stomping Tantrum. And that's Deathless Wattson, baby. Fucking easy when you actually have ground types. Alright, now we wipe the CRR. Cool. Woo! Alright, so as Wattson just said there, the next gym leader is Norman, not Flannery. That's the last gym leader shakeup in the game. Now, do want to show you all something real quick. Just as evidence to the why we needed to think about beating the CRR now, because if we go back, Uh, there's a small issue with returning to Rustboro right now. As you can see, we don't have strength. So, the game, after you beat Wattson, locks you out of going back to Rustboro. So if you delay that encounter and you really want a Pokemon for Cycling Road Rival, fuck you. And speaking of which, I could easily use a wish right now. That said, we do get some good things, such as a level cap increase, like high horsepower, which is better than Stomping Nature. A boom button. Hell yeah, give me a boom button. We don't want revenge that much. Okay. I should have checked my stats. Actually, what are my IVs? I can just check from the calc. I'm Brave Nature. I should be probably using a Wood Hammer instead of Energy. Actually, I'm gonna Psybeam. Fuck that move. Psychic? Yeah, fucks that Headbutt. Brick Break? Better than Wake Up Slap. Signal Beam? Yeah, fuck Ring Out. As we come to the end of the stream, I've been thinking about it, and I think I am going to leave Togedemaru dead, because I did get it killed, and the rage run back was just salt. Yeah. Acrobatics is really good. This will allow us to do a really cool thing next rival fight. Endeavor? Funny, but probably not all that good. Okay. So yeah, we're gonna officially move the death counter to 3, because yeah, I did get it killed due to my stupidity. That one's legit, that one's fair game. So now I need to cook for Cycling Road Rival, because... yeah. Yeah, let's do some preliminary cooks this stream. Let's get in the kitchen. Alright. So we can import our sets and go over to the calc. So Cycling Road Rival has 3 different teams of in your starter. In this case, we chose our Torterra. So we are faced the Blaziken team, which is the scariest Cycling Road Rival team. In large part because of this fucking thing, but actually we have one of the best answers to this Blaziken. Specifically, a really good Talonflame, which, let me double check this. Oh no, I was incorrect. Alright, well, that sucks. We needed a speed boosting nature, which we don't have. And I can get it with scales, but I don't know if I'm willing to do that, so I guess it might be Musharna and dodge hacks? No, Musharna can't dodge hacks. Musharna will just fucking die. Actually, wait, that always drops us, unless we get crit. Actually, never mind, Musharna can try and dodge hacks and do it. Yeah. But then it probably gets Pursuit Trapped, yeah, but it also probably, yeah, everything else uses Fast Skill too. If you does it? Please tell me it does. If it doesn't, I'm gonna cry. Actually, yeah, because we'll be at like so low % from taking 2 overheats. Yeah, there's no way we don't. As long as we avoid the fiction. Anyways, so the main thing is this Indeedee, which can just kill you. So I think our answer is probably Brick Break Ampharos, which is not an ideal answer, but it does 4-hit KO consistently. So the reason this is annoying is because of the way how Screen AI works. So how this works is if the AI has Light Clay, it has a 6% for +6 to hit to use, +1 for Light Clay, so it's +7, and 50% of the time it is a +1 if we have a move that corresponds to the screen. Notably, we've specifically given Ampharos Discharge and Brick Break, so it has both physical and special moves, so it does apply these checks every time. So, if we look at normal moves, because it won't see a kill, it will 80% of the time use a... actually, let me pull up decimals real quick. 80% of the time it'll have +6, 20% of the time it'll have +8. So the first thing we need to dodge is a 20% chance. Because if it rolls +6, it should never click it, because it will always click +5 minimum. See, +7 minimum, because we do have our attack moves. So as long as you dodge that, it's fine. Then, if it rolls a +8, we need to roll. If either of these rolls another +8, that can be a thing. So, if one of them rolls, if neither of them rolls a +8, so that's a 0.25 times 5, then it will always click the attacking move. There's a 50% chance that one of them rolls the move. Oops. And that means that if one of them gets the +8, but not the other, then 50% of the time that move will be clicked. So now we're down to 0.1 percentages. If both of those are clicked, so it's 1.25, and then we have to be another 0.25. So it's about 11% chance each time that it will click the attacking move, the Expanding Force, and we lose our Ampharos. Now, obviously, this isn't super likely, but we have to beat this odds 4 times to kill. Meaning, wait, that's not right. Hold on. Yeah, so we need this percentage, sorry. This 88% chance. We need to get this 89% chance. We need to get that 4 times. So our odds of victory are about 62%. Those are not great odds. Now, we can theoretically... I'm going to do some math here, because I'm not sure about this, but... First turn obey is the same as normal. If we Thunder Wave instead, the AI it'll always hit, so we don't need to worry about that. We Thunder Wave turn 1. We still need to dodge 4 normal ones. But we also need to dodge one where it only sees 1 potential hit. So in this case, it is times 1 minus 0.2 times... so it either sees it and never does it, or... So it's 5. So that's on hand. Yeah. Okay, that looks... I think that's about right. But now, This first chance is further augmented by 1 in 4. Gonna check how often paralysis takes place. Okay, that's just it. So I'm pretty sure it's 1 in 4 chance to pull para. I'm going to double check this. Yeah, okay, so it's 1 in 4. So, we multiply this by 0.75. Okay, those odds are worse. Okay. Wait, hold on. Those are not the true odds. These are the true odds. Okay, so it's about the same either way. So to do the straight probability, then it's just... Yeah, it's just more paper to do straight up. Cool. Yeah, so that's a 62% chance of success. Not ideal, but it is our best shot. There is no other Pokemon in our box that can take an Expanding Force and break the screens. And I guess there's Golduck, I think. Because Golduck does get it, right? Yeah, Golduck does get Brick Break, but that is not a consistent 4-hit KO. So, I guess we could Soak, and that would reduce the damage of its moves. But that's not sufficient to be good. Okay, we'll prep the rest of this fight. We'll assume we get the hacks and fraud our way through this fight. Okay, so Blaziken. We beat with Musharna, 1v1. We switch in, take an Overheat. Or better. We take another one, we Side Shock, we kill. We need a Citrus Berry, that's fine. It's a dodge crit. Kingdra should always lose to Torterra, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, pretty much always. Is it more? Yeah, no, that's not ideal. So we just bring Torterra in to deal with the Kingdra. Come on. Thank you. Location defense drop is nothing that can happen, but we run Citrus, we can't get crit. Our odds are pretty good. If it ever scales shots, we're in great shape. Sarina. God, I wish I had my Togi. Talonflame beats this most of the time. It will Flame Body proc itself with Triple Axle all the time. Acrobatics kills most of the time. Yeah. You can also always Roost, which is nice. Weavile probably loses to Dreadnought a lot of the time. No, because Locake does a lot. Let me get Pursuit Draft. Let me try to switch out for something. -1, do we outspeed? By 3 points. For scale speed? We can't. That's an option. Does Girder beat this? Most of the time, but then we can get fucked. Of course I get rid of Revenge, right, when it would be useful. Well, just pretty well into this. We have a lot of theoretical answers to this thing. Not a lot of solid ones. Actually, this is pretty solid. We switch on like an icicle spear. We signal beam twice. That's not very solid, actually, if we get crit once we die. The alchemy is a bit of a problem. Are you taking into account the psychicy for that calculation? You are! Okay. Yeah. So you should just switch in on not acid armor, and then we can kill with poison jab. That's pretty acceptable. Beej roll also can do it, and takes a little less from stored power. Yeah. Hello, Rodden. Yeah. But how do you do against the Trina? No. Yeah. So we need something to do with this Weavile. It may have to be Golduck, because we can get rid of Stab with Soak. And then it wants to low kick, actually, which is very funny. We do have to take 2 hits to do that, though, so that's not ideal. But it is very funny. We can theoretically do Lantern, but that's not great. Everest is pretty good, actually. If we switch it on like a low kick or a night slash, we can get a static chance. We don't take too much. We can brick break, and we tank another hit most of the time. Obviously, icicle spear can kind of fuck us though, so that's not great odds. I'm alright. How are yourself today? Yeah. This ain't great, not gonna lie. And Citrus Berry Girder does pretty well into this. Like, you can switch into a Night Slash, do something well. Doesn't take a Pursuit super well. And doesn't take a Icicle Spear super well. In contrast, Quillfish can take, all these things can take a Icicle Spear better, but Night Slash is a problem because of crit rate. Actually, you can run Brick Break, can't you? Yeah, you can. Yeah, so I think Golduck's probably the answer here, and I probably just accept that I might have to sack it, and I don't care that much. If I have to sack this to the Weavile, that's fine. Like, worst... Talonflame, Talonflame, Talonflame. You have your bad nature bites you in the ass once again. I would love to just abuse the shit out of you this fight, but I can't. God. Yeah, I think This is probably the squad we have to run. I could scale a nature change on Talonflame for the speed boost. I just don't know how worth it that is long term, because that's all of my scales for the time being. I missed a scale somewhere. No, I used a scale. Never mind. I don't even have the scales to do it. Am I missing a scale? I don't think I am. I think I just don't get another scale for a while. No, I think I do get one. I think it's just... No, I don't get one till Meteor falls. So yeah, I can't do that. Well, it's a shame, but I have my strat. Alright. That'll be the stream. On stream PP. Next stream we wipe to Cycling Road Rival. It is inevitable. I don't see a way out of it. Actually, one sec. One sec. How cheeky can I get? Because I don't think... If I can Talonflame... I speed tie. Okay, never mind. That's not good. And then, yeah, I still get outsped by a Weavile. So, no, candying Talonflame is not the solution here. I just gotta be cringe. Alright, anyway, that's the stream. Next time, pain. This time, less pain. So I'll see y'all next time for pain. Adios.